The Gamera trilogy comes to a close with Revenge of Iris. Stick around to find out which part of the film caused me to go, "Oh my god!" If you've been subscribed for a while, you know that I think the previous two films are fantastic, and Revenge of Iris is no different. As a matter of fact, not to spoil the rest of the video or anything, but I think this might be my favorite of the trilogy, as far as monster action goes. We'll get to that in a little bit. Watch my last two reviews if you haven't done so already by either clicking here or the links down in the description. Alright, let's do this. Wait, why does it say my microphone is off? Hold on. Okay, we have audio. We're good. 3 years after Attack of Legion, the entire world is plagued by Gauss, who are not only multiplying, but evolving. They make their way to the Shibuya district in Tokyo, with Gamera close behind to take them down. And boy, do these guys make a mess. Naturally, the Japanese government isn't too happy with Gamera accidentally killing thousands of people and set out to destroy him. Meanwhile, a young girl who also isn't a huge fan of Gamera finds an egg in an ancient temple which hatches into a creature that she names Iris. She decides to raise it in order to exact her revenge on Gamera for killing her family. Unfortunately for her, she gets a little more than she bargained for, as Iris tries to absorb her to continue its growth. Ah, now this is a compelling story. It's the complete opposite of what we've seen in the Showa films, where there's usually an obnoxious child constantly rooting for Gamera. Here, we have a girl who actually hates him, and with seemingly good reason. This is definitely my favorite story out of the three films. It's very well written, and it's made even better by the characters. Our main character is Ayana Hirasaka, and as I mentioned, she spends the better part of the film hating Gamera with a passion. Look at her, you can feel her hatred. Kudos to Ai Maeda for an excellent performance. Tatsunari Moribe has a little crush on Ayana, and tries to convince her that maybe it's not a good idea to raise a monster that hatched from an egg inside a forbidden temple. Returning characters include Mayumi Nagamine, who once again helps with the Gauss invasion, Asagi Kusanagi, who, while no longer tied to Gamera, still empathizes with him, and of course Osako, who I'm happy to say plays a bigger role in this film. This truly is one of the best cast of characters to be featured in a kaiju film. Everyone does such a good job, and it kinda makes me wish this wasn't the last time we got to see any of them. I also can't move on without mentioning this guy right here. He's so delightfully goofy. If you watch the English dub, he kinda reminds you of James from Team Rocket.
We'd like to thank all of our fans for their loyalty and support.
Best character ever. Whoa, Gamera must have really been affected by his battle with Legion, because he looks way meaner now. In the first two films he looks relatively friendly-ish, but here he actually looks pretty scary for, I think, the first time ever. I like it. Iris, on the other hand, is nothing really unique design-wise. I do like that it shares Ayana's hate for Gamera for similar reasons. And ooh, that final battle. Man, I gotta hand it to Gamera, he can really take a beating. How does he survive all that? And now, a reenactment of my reaction on my first viewing of this film to this part. Oh my god, did he just blow up his arm? That was the most amazing end to a kaiju battle that I have ever seen. Man, this film made me mad that I did not grow up with Gamera. I've been robbed, you guys. I've been missing out on this awesomeness my entire life. Feel sorry for me. That concludes the Gamera trilogy, and that concludes this video. Subscribe to my channel for more kaiju content, and like this video if you had a good time with me here today. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep up with me and get an idea of what I have coming up next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.